Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the New Orleans update on the Vampire Legacies. And I'm so happy that they finally added it. So I just can't wait to show you guys everything. So they obviously changed the map. They have a whole new entire map for New Orleans. So they didn't completely take off Mystic Falls. When you enter the game Vampire Legacies, it should give you an option to either go to Mystic Falls or New Orleans, which is super, super good because I really like the old map too. And they also added many paintings around the map. I think it was from like a fan art competition or something. But you know, it's super cool. Queen Sheila here, as she should. She's an icon. But yeah, the fan art is super cool. But they also added many NPCs around the map, and you can also listen to the music. These would probably have to be my favorite, but you know, there's many across map, and they have new missions that you can do. They're like around the same concept, like kill 3 wolves, or not 3 wolves, but like kill 3 vampires and you'll get whatever. But it's still like cool. And they also added many abandoned buildings across the map, which is super cool because, you know, you can use them as a hideout or something. But yeah. And there's also a dining like next to the abandoned building that I just showed you, which is super cool because, you know, you can use it as a role play or whatever you want. But it's super cool. I really like the abandoned buildings. I just wish they added like house. Oh no, they did. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh my god, I totally forgot. But these are the houses that I was talking about. They did add houses, but I meant like apartments, like in the old map. But yeah. And you can also see the church here where Davina stayed, which is super cool. It's like ginormous, like it's so big, but in a good way, obviously. Let me open the doors, and yeah, this is the church. It looks like amazing. Like this is gotta be my favorite, or from the whole map, probably. I'm not sure, but there's also Father Keelan here, or Kieran, I mean. There's like an NPC. It would be cool if they added him, but you know, yeah. And now for Davina's attic, which is also one of my favorites besides the church, even though this is part of the church. But you know, this is super cool because this is like where she would practice her magic. She would catch other witches doing magic, and like they made it like so similar to the other one. Like I'm just obsessed with the attic. And I did forget to show you guys the top half of the church. There's nothing crazy, but the like angle from up there is super cool. And right next to the church is the cemetery where like right next to it, like literally. But right next to the church is the cemetery, which is also one of my favorites. It's super cool. I love how it's like a maze. There's also like hiding spots. You can also hide in here, which is super cool. And here, where they chose Davina as the region, which is super cool. But you know, I love the little grave parts. This is also where they try to sacrifice Hope. No! And they also added this like back area where only witches can enter, which I'll show you guys in a bit. So this is the back area where witches can practice their magic in peace with like no vampires ruining it. But I just love how it looks like the whole greenery of it all is super cool, and the whole windows. But you can also talk to NPCs here, and she'll tell you a mission to do, but I won't be doing it in this video, so you guys can check it out on your own. They also added a little store where you can buy like basically all the supplies. There's not just like a separate store like in Mystic Falls where you have to go to another store to get the plant or vervain, and then the other store to get steaks. And this one is just all of them. You can buy steaks, vervain, white oak, basically anything that you need. But it's super cute, and I was gonna say cute and cool at the same time, but I just love the aesthetic of it all. And right next to it is where the vampires would hang out. And the windows are covered because obviously these were night walkers. But there's a mission in this one where he like gives you a drink and it's like blood. And then I don't know why it didn't work this time, but when I pressed on her, she was like supposed to give me a mission or something. But you guys can do all those crazy and cool missions on your own. But yeah. And they added many other stores. Unfortunately, you can't go into them, or maybe there's more, but I just didn't see them. But this is the back of the church from the front. I don't know if that makes sense. Like the main church. But I also, this is like super, super random, and people are gonna think I'm crazy for this, but I like how they like added boxes. I don't know. I just like, it's like so random, but I just like how they didn't just cut off the map. And here's like a little small park you can role play in. And the last thing that I'm going to be showing you guys about the map is the Michelson's compound, which is also one of my favorites besides the church and the attic, because they just like made it so similar to the show that it's just like super cool. Like you can like role play. They did add a lot of rooms, so I won't be able to fit it into this video, but you guys can check it out. And I also saw on TikTok a lot of people asking where were the blood bags, so here's where they are at. So if you keep looking in the rooms, you'll finally run into a coffin room where the blood bags are at. For the people who were wondering, because even when I first saw the map, I was confused and I was like, wait, is there like no blood bags? How are people gonna, feed when they're desiccated or something like that? But I don't know if you guys noticed, they did change the coloring of the game. It's like brighter now, which I'm not complaining at all. It's like cool. But I do like the old one too, so yeah. Here's some dining rooms and more stairs, which the like rest of the top is like blocked off. So yeah. And if you go to the like side of the like building, there's also the garden, which if you didn't watch the originals is where any vampires that broke the rules of Marcel would be sentenced to the garden, where they would just desiccate there. But it's super cool. I like how they added like the brick wall. Like I forgot what Marcel's friend is, where they like bricked him up. Not just him, but like many other people. I just love the detail of it all, and it's just like super cool. And they did do many characters above. But the first one that I'm going to be showing you guys is that Dark Josie can now snap witches and humans and werewolves and, all kind of species. Obviously, besides powerful witches. But I think this is, like, very, very good for her because, like, that just, like, buffed her a lot. And it just makes her more powerful. And now for Hope Michelson, she got an exclusive spell that is only for her. And it is called Ventus. And this basically is from the show, The Legacies, where she uses the spell a lot. But I just love the blue smoke. It's just super cool. And she also got the ability to scratch people, just like the show, the originals. And I'll show you in this clip. And 𝐼𝐧𝐬𝐼 also got a buff where he now comes with 3 of each grenade. So now he comes with 3 Vervain grenades and 3 Wolfsbane grenades. And one of my favorites is he finally comes with a silver dagger. So now he doesn't have to make one or waste coins or anything. He can just get one from his inventory. And it is one-time use only. And they also gave a buff to the heretics, which, as you can see, they gave Delphin Eotencore to each heretic. Do not mind my lag. That was crazy. But yeah, I'm super happy about this. They obviously didn't give anything to Valerie because she already had this spell. But yeah. And this wasn't really part of the update, but they did add a new character that I didn't mention. But I think it was like it was in July, I think. But I'm not sure. She's really pretty and I love her outfit. Her name is Sage and she's a vampire. And she is free. So, yeah. And she was part of the update. They did add Sophie Deveraux, and she's a witch, a free witch, so there's no game pass. And her health is 100 and her magic is 390. And if you're wondering where I'm at the restaurant where Cammy worked at, but like in the back. But I'm obsessed with Sophie's outfit. Like, it's just like amazing. And now for the new appearances, they changed Caroline's hair, which is, it's like more of a blonde, like a lighter blonde. And this one, Klaus, they changed, well, they didn't change it. They added a tuxedo outfit. And for Monique, they added a skirt, but you can wear it without a skirt if you don't want it. And my favorite is the Venus Harvest outfit. I'm obsessed with it. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. I just love it. Like, what the hell? Like, who gave them permission to make it this good? I'm just kidding. No. No, I'm not joking. But the hair, the dress, the animation is like my favorite. Like, this is my new favorite outfit besides Katsia's. But yeah. And lastly, they did fix some bugs, which they re-added Finch because I forgot what happened where you couldn't play as her, but they did add her. And they changed Esther's pentagram. So now once she places it, it won't despawn until after the set time you placed it. But yeah. That is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the bell icon because you'll get notifications every single time I post. And don't forget to join my Discord server in the description because I'll give you guys sneak peeks. And if anything goes on, I'll let you guys know. Or if any video is delayed, I'll let you guys know. And we're almost to 400 subscribers, so we got this. And this was the New Orleans update, so they might add new things in the future. So stay tuned. Bye.